Hello. So today, June 27th, is PTSD Awareness Day, and that's why I'm wearing my teal. It was a challenge from an organization here in Canada. So when we choose to grow because of an opportunity or a need, we have the tendency of healing. And when we go through difficult situations, tough moments, crappy stuff, we have a choice. We have an option. We can grow, we can learn from it, we can help those around us understand better, or we can go into our shell and not. Usually when we go into a shell, we don't heal and we don't learn. And I just want to suggest to you to bring hope to you, to have awareness around how you need to heal and grow. And lately I've been talking to a lot of people about post-traumatic stress and the symptoms versus the diagnosis and all the things that come in between. And it's a journey. It's personal. There's so much about healing that is extremely personal, because not everything that works for me is going to work for you, and vice versa, right? When we can understand that our lives are these beautiful moments of learning and growth, we can see tough situations in a different light. And I hope that whatever you might be going through, if it's a struggle right now, that you can find a beautiful light to shine on it so that you can have a different perspective. And perspective is everything these days. We need to have different perspectives so that we can listen to each other. We have to adjust where we are or how we see things so that we can learn from each other, so that we can grow as a community and as a family. Now, I know I've mentioned a little bit about my struggle, but I've had post-traumatic stress. I've had the full disorder, and then I've just had symptoms due to different aspects in my life. And excuse me for my throat. It's not easy. It's not easy to want to go through and heal from stuff, because you got to do work. And today being Post-Traumatic Stress Disorder Awareness Day, we have to be mindful that it takes time. Sometimes it takes a short amount of time because we're ready to heal, and sometimes it takes a long time because we just are exhausted and we don't want to do any more work. Well, it wasn't until like 1980 that the psychological community actually recognized post-traumatic stress as anything beyond shell shock, or something that a veteran would have. Oh my gosh, there's so many mosquitoes out here. We need dragonflies. Where are our dragonflies? So it's one of those things. Sorry, I have a Mr. Robin in front of me. I think it's one of those things. Oh, I just got a worm. Hope you saw her or him. It's one of those things that we need to remind ourselves that we are our own, not necessarily healers, but we choose the journey, right? We choose the fact that we are going to choose a different path because the one we're on is driving us crazy, or it's creating a lot of disturbance within the family. You know, someone might come to you who's close to you, who's in the family, and be like, listen, I'm really worried about you. Or, you know, have you noticed that you're super emotional lately and I don't know what to do for you, or whatever it might be, right? If you're curious about more symptoms, look them up. It's online. If you don't trust what you're reading online, then message me. I'm always here. I've had a few private messages lately, and I'm happy to help. Growth, healing, trauma, it's a personal journey. And allow yourself to take the time that you need in order to know what the right next step is for you. And maybe you don't know what that is, so reach out to someone who can help you, who you trust, a doctor, a mental health professional, a trauma counselor, right? Someone who maybe has been there, done that, or helped other people get through things like that. I love you very much, and I hope you're having a good day wherever you might be. And let me know what you'd like me to talk about. I like coming out on these walks, even though there are a lot of mosquitoes, and talking with you, brainstorming. I love you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.